So, Henley in the chat is a person I follow on Twitter named Dave. I want to say his name is Dave. I'm checking. Dave Traeger, and he's the publishing manager for Desura and Indie Royale.
Oh,
so thanks for joining us.
That's super cool.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah,
I'm a fan of Desura.
me too.
I used to work for the company that just bought Desura.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh god. This is going wrong. He's right behind me.
I don't know how this is gonna go. This seems like a lot of... Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. I got this.
Let it go.
And he says, "Oh, you're an ex-Linden?"
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of forgot that Linden bought Desura.
Yeah.
It's an
We'll see
interesting
how that
purchase
goes.
for them.
It really is. It really is.
It's I mean, like, it makes sense to me. It makes sense for that company to expand in that direction.
I think I wrote a whole thing about how I think it's probably the smartest choice they've made in terms of stuff they've bought in the past year and a bit.
Sure.
Because it's a thing that's already a thing. It's not a thing that needs to be nurtured in a way that they don't seem to be prepared to nurture in quite the same way that a lot of their other stuff has been.
Something good happened in this room.
I think something good happened in every room of this place, clearly. It's just one big fucking party center.
These guys partied a little too hard. If you know what I mean.
They definitely had Andrew WK there for that party, man. That's not fair. He's a pretty safe partier.
Yeah.
You know, he's a hard partier, but yeah, I think he would never let something like that happen at one of his parties. Do you guys know about Andrew WK and like his crazy licensing situation?
I don't know what that means.
So you know who Andrew WK is?
Yeah, I do. He follows me on Twitter. We're basically best friends.
Wait, does he? He follows you on Twitter?
Yeah, for real. He follows me and my sister, which is pretty crazy. Because he started following me, and then my sister complained that he wasn't following her, so he started to follow her. It was pretty rad.
That's pretty rad.
He gives us party tips.
What sort of party tips has he given you lately, Phil? I know he gives everybody party tips, but I'm curious if he gives you specific.
No, I just mean everybody.
No.
Okay. I like imagining that he's talking to me specifically, though.
Wait, ew.
What?
Oh, okay. No.
Gross.
Not into that. Not into that.
I read the caps first, and then I didn't know what the context for them was. Either way, it would have been gross.
That's
but...
actually the only thing I'm into, so. For what that's worth.
Dylan in the chat says, "Party tip: toss a bunch of half-eaten corpses in a room."
Was this a camera? Pick that up.
Free camera.
Crockbox says, I actually don't know who exactly Andrew WK is, just that the internet likes him and he likes partying, I guess.
That's what you need to know.
You know, there's not too much more you need to know. Technically, he makes music, but...
yeah.
You know what? Give or take his music. I don't really care that much.
I enjoy the energy.
Sure.
Of his music.
I would agree with that. I've seen him live, and it's pretty great.
Do you want to hear who I saw him live with,
Yes,
Phil?
I do.
I'll tell you a lot about my
Bright
high school
Eyes?
experience. It wasn't. I've seen Bright Eyes. I've told you.
We've talked about Bright Eyes.
We've talked about Dr. Seuss.
What?
We haven't talked about Dr. Seuss and Bright Eyes?
No.
I know someone who slept with
Oh, yeah.
with Bright Eyes. Okay. I'm gonna leave that super vague for everybody else who doesn't know. I saw Andy WK perform with 311.
Oh, wow. Wow.
And Lost Prophets
Oh
Ooh.
man, yeah. I remember those Lost Prophets.
Yeah. It's high school, man. I may or may not have been wearing a choker.
Dylan says, first off, he asked if it was ICP, which I think would have been a better story. Then he says, "Slept with Bright Eyes" is the name of my new indie band, and that's actually a really good.
That's a really good idea.
That's a really good name for like a all-female fronted indie band.
One of the best things in the Cards Against Humanity PAX panel was someone proposed a black card that was like blank, blank for blank is the name of my indie band or something like that.
Yeah.
And it just works with everything. It's just so good.
It really is.
This is the experiment.
Henley says this place makes no sense. Vents on the floors, doors going to hallways, behind rooms, and other things.
I don't. This isn't.
This is the experiment. Oh, this is a bad place.
Stay with it down to that.
Just have to finish that.
Gotta go.
Naderbean says, I've heard that this is the experiment.
I don't think so. Listen, guys, could you just... I'm trying to open the store. Oh, boy.
It says something
I
about pushing
heard
stuff.
that you have the last ecto cooler.
He has the last ecto cooler.
Well, alright. That went well.
I heard
kinda got
that
shitty.
Vaporeon is your true evolution.
So yeah, this is actually a good topic, Phil.
What's up?
How do you feel about Eevee, first of all?
Oh yeah, we haven't asked Phil what his one true evolution is.
What's your one true evolution? What's your OTE?
What the fuck you guys are talking
Whoa.
about?
Alright, you know Eevee?
Unfamiliar.
No, you're not. Stop playing. Don't fucking know with us right now. Don't do bits. This is serious. You don't know Eevee? Do you know what love is?
I'm not familiar with that concept either.
God damn it. Alright, so Eevee's a lot like your son.
Okay.
Eevee is a Pokemon who has a lot of potential and could be a lot of things, a lot like Sammy. And just like Sammy, you have to make decisions when you raise your Eevee to decide what type of thing, or being, it's going to grow up to be. So just like Sammy, you could hold certain locks near him to change him into different things. You know? They taught you that, obviously, in parent school. Right? So unlike other Pokemon, Eevee's evolutions depend on its surroundings or something that you give it or something that you use on it, basically. And I really not believe you don't know who Eevee is.
Yeah, I'm not familiar.
Are you just not Pokemon? Are you not a are you a Pokemon or a Can't. It doesn't work. It doesn't work so well.
Oh, you called me before again. I don't like that. Okay, I was fucking with you. I know who Eevee is. Come on.
Okay.
Also, I'm really glad that I was able to keep you going that long, though. Dylan points out that Pokemon is a baby game, and I only play adult games like Dragon's Crown and The Last of Us.
It's true. You love them all. So we're trying to figure out what everybody's OTE is, what their one true evolution is. And Janine's is really easy. It's Sylveon.
Sylveon, fairy type
Sylveon.
Eevee.
Right. It's very pretty. It's kind of like a really light, clean color and
It's
ribbons.
a magical girl Pokemon. That's what it is. It's covered in bows.
And then, but I'm just not sure what my true evolution is, Phil. And I need help. I need to know. What type of Eevee evolution do you think it suits me?
Don't say Umbreon, because that's racist.
It's super racist, first of all. And also we decided that Umbreon was kind of the Shadow the Hedgehog of Eevee evolutions.
You should climb in that microwave.
Oh, boy.
Yep, there you go.
Oh, boy.
Good timing on that, though.
Hear that?
Crockbox asks,
aren't you?
Was Vaporeon Janine's OTE before the fairy type.
Witness,
Yes.
Were you just in the chat yesterday when we were discussing
Progress
this?
must have been.
Huh, buddy?
Pretty sure.
You'll do a martini lunch? Have a little confab.
Mater Bean says, you're going to want to have Sammy level up near the mossy rock so he can become a grass type.
A little cardio wouldn't kill you.
Leafeon.
Okay, here we go. Arms and legs inside the car at all times.
This guy's creepy.
Cute.
Yeah.
What's a confab? I feel like there's a word I should know.
I don't.
No, this looks bad.
It's
This looks
when you
bad.
go to a convention and you look fabulous.
Okay.
Everyone wants to take pictures.
Dylan points out his voice is pretty good.
Is it? I'm gonna
Voice
turn it
acting
up.
in general in this game, I think, is pretty.
You know, I love.
Like, I mean, it's
the
mostly people
mountain
screaming,
air
but the
up
ones
here
who
at
aren't
night.
screaming.
If you want to head out and take a stroll,
It's true in many
go
games.
ahead. I'll wait here. Go on, run free.
You know,
And
this
then no
game,
hurry.
like, graphically, visually,
All right.
looks good.
Mhm.
Those are the
I'm
grinds.
not surprised.
Like,
Whoa.
okay,
Hey, buddy.
This guy's voice is good.
I'm not surprised it sounds good.
Lumberjack Bennett says, I like this guy. A++ would let him do horrific experiments on me again.
His body is rough.
He looks like an oak tree.
He does. He cast oak flesh on himself earlier. This is D&D, by the way.
Also that. Mix points out that he's so toned.
He must work out. Yeah, he must.
Or just
You
literally
even lift.
carve his body with knives. Really sculpt and chisel
Dylan
his...
says,
I'm putting that tongue
he looks like
into
Lynch from
anyway.
Kane and Lynch. Or Kane? I don't know. No, don't worry, no one knows.
Right?
Here we are then.
So wait, where's
Thanks
Elizabeth?
so much for coming by. We'll begin your consultation in a moment. It'll just need a second to wash.
I actually like that game.
It seems like bad
No
news.
movies. And it'll give us a chance to talk.
He looks like a
I see his
Fallout
butt.
character.
He does look like a Fallout character. I really want a next-gen Fallout, you guys.
I'm a bit worried.
Oh, yeah,
how
that's his
much
butt. That's a
time
butt.
You've been spending
Melding
with
Plague
Father
says,
Martin.
this dude is my
I know-
role-playing spirit animal
I
for
hope
whenever I
you
play the
haven't
meta
been
in
letting
Team
him
Fortress 2.
confuse you with all this.
And Jans just says,
He would
dead ass.
Kirby says,
something.
Butts disease.
No
I
offense to the
think
man.
I think his butt might be second only to Miranda's butt in Mass Effect 2.
It's up there.
Maybe her skin's real messed up too. She's wearing that suit. We don't know.
That's true.
God died with the good.
My father made me to be genetically perfect,
Concrete.
except for my skin.
You have
It
to
looks like
rob
oak flesh.
Paul to pay Peter. There's no other way. Murder is the simplest.
Yeah, I think this dude's
What
OTE is
happens when
Umbreon,
all
for sure,
money's
Dylan.
gone? Well, money becomes a matter of faith. And that's what I'm here for.
I mean, he's an Umbreon, but he aspires to be an Espeon.
Believe.
Don't keep your
paying
sword
attention?
using all the Urinal. That's really
Don't
unsanitary.
pass that on me. You're so
Also, your surgical tool should be giant scissors. Oh my god.
Why do you even no.
Here's the way we made it.
No, not chill.
This thing is gonna sell itself.
Oh, gross.
Speaking of Clock Tower,
Oh boy. Oh boy.
did you lose fingers?
Yeah,
Oh,
that's what it looks like.
Shit.
There's an episode of Sawbones about amputation. It's really good.
Henley says Urinal Knife 2013 best weapon. Year of the Urinal Knife.
You're
All
a
sorts of
knife.
things. Oh boy, wow, oh, that's gross. I mean, I guess it makes sense, but, yikes.
Ew. Ew.
This is gross.
The angle of that made it look like you were kind of peeing it.
Yeah, it does. It's like looks like that.
Bugs.
Also,
Barf pee.
all of our Crypt Worlds experience makes us, I think, a little.
Oh, that's so gross. That's like, there's like viscosity.
Can you find your fingers on the ground? Oh, that's really gross. Are those? What are those?
Why
Are those bees?
why did you barf out bees?
Oh, this is a Bioshock game.
Or the secret world? Actually, it's just the secret world because the secret world has
Yeah.
this shit too.
This shit is just the secret world. I like the secret world. That was the first time Phil, Janine, and I ever played a game together. Was the secret world.
What?
That was the first time we ever played a game together.
Played that with Phil?
Yeah, really quick, just like one night we did a dungeon or something. We did like I think we weren't on Skype together. We just played chat.
Oh, Phil was that guy I didn't know.
Phil was that guy you didn't know. And I was like, oh, Phil's really cool. I know who went Twitter.
That's fine. I was like, okay, it's some rando, whatever.
A Hell Motel together, I think.
Perfectly understand.
All right.
I'm here for you.
Isn't Traeger Henley's last name? Yes. Henley says, oh man, why is my last name always the name of a mad doctor? Lumberjack Fernandez says, hey there, smooth skin. And that's
good.
Yes.
That's real good.
Yeah, that's... I don't like that his apron sticks to his legs like he's taped it on. Maybe he doesn't have skin there, so it's just kind of scabbed around it or something. I don't know.
Great. I wonder how long this game is. I wonder
So,
how
I'll check.
far in we are.
I'm checking the internet.
You're gonna walk on me? If there's one thing I cannot goddamn stand, it's
Wow, is that just not on how long to beat yet?
Come on!
Pretty new, isn't it?
Yeah.
Maybe no one in Team Hell.
Oh, I typed
I
typed Outcast. Outlast is also not listed though, so...
Mr. Bone says, holy shit, why hasn't this game gotten massive amounts of PR? I'm not sure what that's referring to. But it is like a pretty tiny like indie studio that made this game.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I think I'm
Unpublished,
stuck.
right? Wait, really? What do you mean?
Blood from your hand to help yourself slip out.
Can you put away your...
Uh-oh. Look at my hand. It's vibrating like crazy.
Wait, what?
I don't want to look at your hand.
I don't want to look at your hands.
That almost looks like a little hoof.
Oh, Jesus, it does.
Like a little forked little pig hoof.
Try reloading. Mr. Bone says, I hadn't even heard of this and I try to keep on top of new games. Yeah, I mean, it's, like I said, it's a very tiny team. It doesn't really... It's not a major publisher. There's no, like, PR cycle, really. It did get some buzz at E3.
And I think a lot of people who are into horror games have been talking it up, so I think it'll get... I hope it'll find its audience. It seems really interesting and you know...
He got the gene and he's still alive. Still just Wernicke's nightmares.
This old speech again.
So well. They can control it. And you can't control it. Nobody. Nobody. He'll find you. He'll kill you. He's coming now.
Brown's perfect stuff.
Is he?
I guess. Umbreon was popular for a while. In a way that, like, Leafeon and Glaceon haven't been.
You want a little
Sleep Pokemon are good.
Perfectly understandable. I'm here for you.
That's a solid thing. Oh,
Very special day.
I thought you meant it had sleep attacks.
It also
I
has...
never used that. Are you sure that's Umbreon and not Espeon?
Yeah, Umbreon has...
You guys,
talking
this
snore.
conversation really is helping the fucking tension in this game.
I thought you turned the...
This is this
That's a dark Pokemon. Listen.
You're gonna walk on me!
Just imagine that
If there's one thing I
Miles
cannot
Kilo, or whatever his name is
It's
listening to a podcast with me and Janine talking about Umbreon. It's in character.
Alright.
Isn't it Miles Upsir?
Yeah, sure. Miles Kilo is a guy from Syndicate. Oh, Syndicate! Don't sigh at
Butts.
me,
I see this guy's butt.
lady.
Just hanging out watching
Guys.
his butt.
So here's the thing. I'm gonna wait
I
till this
did
cuts
not
in.
see you.
I'm under the bed, okay?
Also, he's a child, and all this is in his imagination.
Lumberjack Bonanza points out that I should probably disinfect my fingernails.
With
No, they had the urine. He already did it. He used that urine to disinfect it.
That was was barf.
Oh well.
That was
Barf. Right,
that was
the,
like
the acidic barf.
Man, like,
The acid in the barf. Clean that right out. Jeez, this guy's creepy.
I think that.
Let's teach you the 7 habits of highly eviscerated people.
Dylan says to poke the butt.
That wasn't very funny. He's checking under beds.
That's no good.
So...
Henley says, not all traders are like this trader, don't be fooled.
I'm running for it.
Wonder Jackson Answer says, this game would be better if we were Dr. Piss Scissors.
Ew. Oh, that's gross. I wish you could use
Dr.
your
Piss
camera
Scissors.
flash to stun guys. Like that other game where you have a camera and things are scary.
Oh, fuck, that elevator needs a key. Phil, I have some advice. Do you want to hear it?
Yeah.
You sound really tense right now and really stressed. And you should like, roll your neck a little bit and then do some peeking. If you do some peeking, I think you'll just
Hold on, let me try a little something here. Let me try...
There it is.
Looking right out the...
Just laugh
Where
me
is he?
up.
Oh,
Where
this
is
guy
he?
wants to die, but I'm just peeking at him. Dylan wants to name a Final Fantasy XIV character Dr. Piss Scissors. Hold on, let's speak from the other side. Mix it up. Oh.
Jesus Christ. Oh boy. Oh, so the important thing I was going to say was, right now on Amazon.com, you guys have heard of that?
Amazon.com.
They're selling 2 packs of 2012 Syndicate by Starbreeze for $7.99. I'm looking it in the chat because I think that's a game that's...
Starbreeze, who most recently did Brothers.
Yeah.
They good people.
Syndicate's like better than I expected.
Have you played it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I really liked... I thought that the single player was totally not just passable, but had really strong moments. I really like one of the core mechanics, and the co-op is a lot of fun. So, people should get that, and we should talk about playing it. But yeah, I really like it, Henley. It was one of my biggest surprises.
Was really good, although I played it like way after it came out, so I had trouble playing too much of the co-op.
Sure,
but I definitely got some time in and really enjoyed it.
Do you have it on console or PC?
I just game-flied it on 360.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
So I feel like sometime soon around here. Oh boy.
What are you trying to do?
Might be a good time to stop.
Yeah, I think I think that big hand cutting scene was a pretty good.
Yeah, and then come back to this. I don't know. I might try and finish it up this weekend, maybe, or something.
It's not a bad idea.
Or maybe one of these days, Friday or Saturday or something, Janine, you can do Scribblenauts, and then after Scribblenauts, I can work on finishing this. Because I feel like saving this for a late night game is not a bad idea.
Yeah.
Also, this is a perfect follow-up to a hilarious, cartoonish, fun children's game that inspires creativity with cartoon visuals.
I mean, it's inspiring creativity in me.
And also, everything in this game is moist, so perfect time.
It's true. And your fingers look like heat now because of the missing parts.
Yet, so now that this dude has giant scissors, really is reminding me of Clock Tower quite a bit.
Yeah. Theirs is pretty direct. Mix says you should play Scribblenauts, then take an hour break for this game, then continue with Scribblenauts. I think you would see a scientific study would see a real change in the words we use. Dylan, are you guys doing any sort of salty streaming this weekend? Or are you now consumed by Final Fantasy XIV?
Yeah, that's a question for Dylan. I don't know. Dylan, what's your...
That's right. That's what I was asking Dylan. That's what I was doing. Phil. Ah.
The guy's leg thing doesn't look nice.
Not into that dude.
This whole place doesn't look nice.
Okay. They're doing a Final Fantasy XIV dungeon stream with them whining on Mumble. I'm excited to see that. I'd like to do some dungeons in that game.
Yeah, me too.
Dungeons in that game are pretty alright.
That's what I've heard.
Most of the ones I played are really easy, but the like major boss battle that I did against Ifrit was really fun.
Okay. I think that's the sort we'll see.
I'd like to see more of that stuff, because that's the stuff I didn't see much of when I was playing, and it's the stuff that might change my mind about the game.
Me too. And does that cross-platform? If I get it on PS3, can I play that with people?
Yep.
Okay.
It's 100% cross-platform.
Also, Melding Plague says, Janine, you should add Dr. Piss Scissors to Scribblenauts stream. There's no E's in that, so it totally works.
I mean, I already made Phil in that game, so... I just put a hat on him. Give him some scissors.
I suppose. Give him like...
Gold scissors.
Oh god, he sees you. He sees you. And an oak body? Like a wood body? Wooden? No, it doesn't mean it. Fuck. Woody. A woody body. You seem a little stuck right now, Phil. I'm not gonna lie.
Maybe if I just go up and talk to him.
That's a good idea.
Yeah,
Let me sell you the dream!
like, maybe you're both really into Anne of Green Gables.
Have you tried negging him?
I just wanna...
Yeah, your butt's real nice for a fat guy.
I just... Are we...
What? Whoa. That seems... That's not how that just worked at all. That was really weird.
Well, that didn't work.
And you're not like trying to stealth kill him or something?
No.
What's your objective?
I think I just need to find the card for that elevator.
Okay.
It's around here somewhere.
Alright.
But I think also...
Yeah.
This is probably just where we'll just stop.
Come
like
back
I said,
with a clear head.
sometime this weekend, I'll probably try and do more of this. Maybe the rest of it. I'm assuming. I don't know. I feel like horror games like this usually are not that long.
Yeah.
And this already feels like it's hit a lot of the major places
Mm-hmm.
that you'd expect.
And it's starting to drop the big picture hints.
Yeah. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it'll end up going on for another 12 hours. But and yeah, Dylan, I'm definitely planning to do some Final Fantasy streaming at some point, so we'll do that for sure. I have to play a lot more of that game for review. Next week I'm mostly just playing that, so... yeah, thanks for watching, everybody. We'll be back with more of this stuff at some point. I apologize for everything. I didn't do any of it.
Everything? All of it? So before you just said you were sorry for one part, and now you're saying you're sorry for the whole thing?
I'm saying I regret everything that I did after the stream happened.
Oh, okay. So you don't regret the stream itself?
The stream itself was fine. I still think it's a funny stream, personally.
Okay.
I know a lot of people don't agree. Look at this, I found the secret message. Janine?
Can you read that, please? Janine? Janine? Janine?
Is she gone?
Janine?
This is too spooky, you guys. I gotta go.
This is spooky.